So welcome to Booze and Ballin'.
Ooh, fantasy football shaking.
Not stirred.
I'm Todd Webb.
And I'm DK.
And we're here to recap Wildcard Weekend. Oh, yeah. Shout out Kona Big Wave.
Kona Big Waves.
Kona Big Waves.
Liquid Aloha.
It's the official, unofficial pre-show beer of the Booze and Ballin' podcast is the Kona Big Wave.
It's a go-to. It's definitely a go-to.
I don't think there's been an episode we've done where we haven't had that in studio.
Definitely.
If we could get a sponsor, you know that's the sponsor we get. Right there. Kona
Big Wave.
Because they are the official. I mean, we got number 7. Came home with a fresh cut. But almost died getting there.
Oh, yeah. You even got the sweatshirt on.
I got the sweatshirt on.
The roads have been miserable.
Oh, Mother Nature tried to fuck me up on the way there. It was bad. It was bad out there. That's why I made the dirty martini last night. Because snow does me dirty, so I drank dirty. So, Wild Card Weekend.
Yeah, hold on. Before we get there, what's the reason you're drinking tonight? You have one? Did we even talk about that? I know we've both been drinking all day, so we don't really need a reason to drink.
I have a positive reason I'm drinking.
Hey,
positive reason I'm drinking is nailed it when I said the Packers are coming in there and doing some shit. And the negative reason I'm drinking is, as much as it doesn't sting like I thought. The Eagles are out. My team's out. That's fine. They got daddy issues that they got to take care of because it is just a situation in Philly.
What do you do in Philadelphia? Like, do you keep Sirianni around or do you let him go?
He's going to stay. The reports are he's probably going to stay, but I think he needs to go. You can't risk losing on the field talent for a rock, paper, scissors type head coach.
Yeah, his offense has been very high school this year.
He is the dorky dude that you thought he was when he came out and did his initial interview, and his view of competition was, oh, you know how I can tell someone's really competitive is I like to play a good game of rock, paper, scissors. I wanted to nut punch that man at the interview, and so the problem, and everyone was so worried after that initial, when Jeffrey Lurie came out and introduced him. Everyone was a little bit okay, is this guy really supposed to be here? But I think the thing with Nick Sirianni is he had Shane Steichen, good offensive coordinator, and he rode that. Now you have a bad offensive coordinator, and the league caught up to you, and he picked them. The coordinators. So I feel like there's got to be some fault. I want a clean sweep, and I want Bill Belichick to come to Philly. Just saying.
You think you want Belly? Oh, man.
I want a defensive-minded coach who will hire an offensive coordinator to take care of that end. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
Yeah. Because that's kind of what Oakland's getting ready to. Yeah, Oakland. Las Vegas is getting ready to do. They should. And Pierce is dominating, and then rumor has it that they're going to go get Cliff Kingsbury to run the offense. So
I
like it's a good fit.
I think for as far as head coaches go, I think a defensive-minded head coach that hires a talented offensive coordinator is the best combination you can have.
Yeah.
It's opinion-based. I mean, people love offensive-minded head coaches.
Andy Reid.
Yeah. I do love him too. You know who I wouldn't mind coming to Philly? I do want to get rid of Nick Sirianni. Also, he was kind of a dick.
Who, Sirianni?
Yeah, to the opposing coaches. Way too cocky. He got cocky too early.
Yeah, I agree.
Mike Vrabel would be. I would love to see him in Philly. Grable.
That'd be a good fit.
Grable.
Follow AJ Brown there.
Yeah, and then because with the run with the.
But wait, didn't AJ Brown hate his ass? I thought AJ Brown left there unhappy.
I didn't take that into consideration.
Because I think he left. I'm pretty sure he got out of Tennessee willingly. I think he was like, "Yo, trade my ass."
That's true. All right, Bill Belichick it is.
Yeah, well, variable's basically the same system.
Either way, I'm drinking to ups and downs. Eagles pissed me off, but I think they needed to leave early because if they went on a stupid little run, everybody would think it's hunky-dory, and then we enter next season with the same broken-ass tire that we've had all season. Only reason we went 10-1 is because people didn't.
Oh, that team could have been like 7-5 real quick.
Oh, real quick. I said we should have been 6-4. We got lucky.
Yeah, there was 3 games that they should have lost where they either got a call or like something just went their way just because they were the Philadelphia Eagles, and they should have been a lot worse real quick. That's why when everybody was like they're the worst 10-1 team ever, it was like maybe it's possible, especially with the outcome. I think that's only happened like 3 other times where a 10-1 team was ousted in the first round. Didn't even win their division.
I think there was one other time, and I hate to say it, it's probably the goddamn Jets. Pretty sure. And everyone said what's funny is they're the worst 10-1 team, but yet if you look at like pound for pound talent,
the roster is
top
insane,
3 in the league.
Except for the defense. I don't know. That defensive secondary's got some holes.
No, I meant offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
they got some young. Bradbury is a trash
at least top
can.
4.
Offensively, top 3. Overall team, top. Well, their defenses. Well, you would think Slay and Bradbury on paper should have been good
with Carter, and but then again, that defense looked really good at the beginning of the year. Like, I guess when everybody was healthy, but the secondary just all of a sudden fell apart. It's almost like the play calling on both sides of the football just got so vanilla to the point where it was like that you knew exactly what they were doing and how they were doing it at all times.
It was Madden on rookie mode.
Yeah, like when Baker Mayfield's picking you apart, throwing off his back foot, and like
I love Baker Mayfield.
And Mike Evans wasn't even the one that like their top guys weren't even the guys that did it. It was all their fucking backups. So you didn't even know who the hell they were. Not backups, but like David Moore. It was his first touchdown ever. He's just weaving through people because nobody wanted to tackle.
Oh, the tackling was horrible. Bradbury, trash can.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, if
you could go out there with the dummy, that thing, the fucking robot that tackled,
and they'd still miss it.
And you would like just have the robot go out there and drive around and fucking play defense because that would have did better than they fucking did.
It's like, hey, coach, how do I tackle? Is it like this, or is it like this?
Who tackled worse, the Miami Dolphins against Patrick Mahomes or the Philadelphia Eagles all game?
It was close, but it was definitely the Eagles.
Yeah, for sure. And the Dolphins didn't even try to tackle Mahomes.
You gotta love it. It's the NFL. Gotta love it.
It's the one we live in these days.
Wildcard Weekend was weird. There was 5 out of the 6 games were 2 scores or more, 14 or more, or something like that. Like how crazy that it was like such lopsided scores.
Yeah, that Detroit game was probably the best one by far, even though we didn't get the outcome we wanted. But I like Detroit. I'm glad they got their first playoff win in 155 years or some shit like that, whatever.
I do, but I got to say this. The shit that the Detroit fans were saying and doing to Stafford's family was a little fucked. They were fucking with them during the game. So they were messing with the game to the point where even Stafford, who gave a lot to that city, which I'm sorry.
Did he say something in his presser?
Well, they asked him about it, and then his response was, "I'm happy for the players." Like, what's funny is like even his kids were wearing the jackets that said
Detroit, like half and half.
Detroit born, LA raised. Like they were, they were very big. They were very big on it. And Stafford even did too when he came back. And
that's really like
the fans were like pretty brutal to his family, and it's like,
why?
Why?
Like why?
Stafford
because he went and won a Super Bowl without you because you guys fucking couldn't put a team around him.
We talked about toughness a little while back.
Mm-hmm.
I put Stafford top 3 toughest players to ever play the game at quarterback.
I mean, he broke his goddamn collarbone and went in and threw a touchdown pass. So
I put him. I think Brett Favre is tough. No, you can.
Yeah, no.
And he did that for Detroit, who was giving him shit.
Yeah, and I think
How about
they barely even won a game that year. That was one of the only ones they won.
How about do you see what Megatron said to him?
No, I did not.
When he came running out, he hugged him pregame. He said, "I need 2 from you," and I'm not talking about touchdowns. 2 interceptions.
They got him. Wait, did he throw picks? I don't know if he did or not.
I don't
feel like he did.
Did he? I'm stuck on YouTube right now.
What's up?
I'm stuck on the YouTube screen right now. I forgot I'm not even on the football screen right now. I was watching as well. I was looking back through our videos and I was laughing about the comments. Like we said, we look forward to like people like trolls. Like I can't wait for this shit.
Yeah. Did you finally get one?
Wow, someone made fun of my big ass eyes. I got big eyes. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Holy crap,
man! All you gotta do is do me a favor and go Furby.
Yeah, I got big eyes. It's what I do.
Right, he might have a point. He might have a point.
No, this. So like, it's one of our. We're new, so it's one of our better videos. This one dude says, "Your eyes are open very wide, and it's freaking me out every time you look at the camera." I can't even read his name. It's like Elmo Sharp.
That's
I don't
fucking
know.
Great. The fact that he's even on your video is hilarious.
My response to that was, "I got big eyes. It happens."
Oh no! See, big eyes, big dick is what I would have said.
Can't see that below the table though.
That's true.
But I love it. There's some. I am looking forward to the busier we get and the stuff that we get to laugh at, because you and I are very thick-skinned. We're like, that stuff's not going to bother us.
No, fuck. Like, we just made fun of it again because it doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, you can't
talk about me all you want. I don't care.
Can't hurt me worse than the mirror does every morning.
All right. So, question for you: if you had to pick one upset this weekend, who you got?
Whoa! Before you say that, let me just say that I did nail the upset of the weekend.
I know. That's why I'm asking you who your upset is this week, because I want to put money on it.
Because I called it. Aaron Jones was going to be the reason. They can't cover the receivers.
Swear to God,
and
if you're
stop
faking
the run.
that.
I'm not frozen. But Aaron Jones ran well because they can't stop the receivers and that. And Micah Parsons, I'll tell you this, he did get the holding calls during that game. He got a couple that game.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Which all season he wasn't getting them. I'm glad that they were calling him, but like, you can't cover 4 fast receivers, 2 good tight ends, and also stop the run.
How funny was it?
Bad matchup.
How funny was it when it was 3rd and whatever? I want to say it was like 3rd and 8, and they dropped him back into coverage instead of rushing the passer.
That was one of the smartest things they did.
And why? He was out there in the middle of the field covering nobody, and they ended up getting the first down. And fucking it's like, why is he dropping back into coverage when he's the best one of the best pass rushers in the NFL? Like, after the quarterback.
Because to start the game, the reason why I said that Dallas's defense was weak was because they have too much speed.
Run.
They have too much speed at receiver that you can't load the box. So what they were trying to do. And if you notice, whenever they needed a play, it went to the tight end. Where if Micah Parsons would have been playing spy, or he would have dropped back and been in coverage, he could have possibly helped pick up the slack on a tight end. Yeah. And a lot of it happened when Micah Parsons was up front. So it was just a bad matchup for Dallas.
Yeah, they
nothing
got
to lose.
Worked.
They did, and Aaron Jones had a day.
And they fucking did the most Dallas thing ever, and you called it right on the fucking head. They fucking let Aaron Jones come out and just stuff it right down their throats. I mean, Jordan Love, he played a great game, but the man only completed 16 passes. Like, it's not hard to fucking be good when you only have to throw 16 of 18. He only had 18 pass attempts.
Yeah, was it the highest passer rating for a quarterback in the playoffs, I think, ever? 153.9.
Yeah, well, him and CJ Stroud had the exact same thing.
Yeah, CJ Stroud had a week too. I like the upsets. I like the way this is happening. I got no complaints whatsoever.
No. That's why, I want to roll right into it because,
this week, if I had to pick an upset,
stuns people.
If I had to pick an upset this week, Well, you look at the lines. The Chiefs Bills 2.5. Basically, I wouldn't touch that game with a 10-foot pole.
I mean, I would. I'm going Bills all day, baby. You know me. I've been rolling with them. I'm sticking with them. I'll be probably picking some. I'll probably be picking some Chiefs in our playoff pick'em here.
I got Raji going, but I know I like Bills. I think the Chiefs are on a lull right now. The Lions Bucks. If I had to,
that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I love Baker.
I know, and they're minus 6.5. The Lions.
What was that meme?
So they're getting 6.5 points on that line. That's crazy.
I would almost take it. I mean, but the Lions have the firepower. But dude, what is that meme that like
money line?
See what moving to Florida does Tampa? For you. What was the money line?
Money line on Tampa is plus 250 right now. That's not a bad bet.
No. But Baker is playing well. Like you and I said it before, Baker's the type of dude like people want to play for. He is a tough
and dude. People forget outside of Lenny Fournette, that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team is all but the same team as when Brady won the Super Bowl. So if they get good play out of Baker Mayfield, they can beat just about any one of these teams.
And Baker's tougher than Brady. He can't make the throws, but Baker will put his head down and run through you if he needs to.
Baker was as smart as Brady was at playing football. He'd be an amazing quarterback, but not many people are. So.
What was that meme? Baker is what we all thought Johnny Manziel would be.
They do play football very similarly.
Except Baker is way more talented.
I wouldn't say talented. The fact that Johnny Manziel never watched a thing of film in his entire life. Did you watch that Johnny Manziel? Fucking dude, that was insane.
That was insane.
How he would just disappear. Like he was basically like the white Dennis Rodman. He would just disappear, go party, and then show up and throw for 350 and 3 touchdowns. They'd be like, "What the fuck just happened? Where'd this guy come from?" Like he was just drinking for the last week and a half. Just shows up and then balls
just comes out and performs.
And he even said, and he's like, "Yeah, I never watched film." Like, and that's why you don't translate to the NFL, because if you're not watching film, you can't play in the NFL.
You can do that in college. You can drink and fuck and throw football, but you can't do that in college.
You get your
in the NFL
here, man. Yeah, like, and that's kind of like Kyler's fault. Like Kyler's not a study guy either, and you notice the guys that only get away with that. And I don't know how much Josh Allen. There's no way that he's not, but I feel like Josh Allen's the type of talent, like big, strong. I'm going to run for first downs on every 3rd down and 8. Like. I think he could get away without it, but you just in the NFL, if you're not watching film, you're a fucking chump.
Most of the guys who are the non-study guys are the guys with legs, guys that can move. That's a thing too. Upset.
I could really hold back on that one there.
You're a good boy. I can see the Bucks upsetting the Lions. Texans, Ravens. I don't know. Yeah. I like the Ravens a lot, but the Texans are hot.
Texans are that team right now, man. That, like I said, I said it in the last episode when we were talking about quarterbacks and who you trust the most, and I took Joe Flacco. Even though I did like playoff Joe, I still do. But
I do still like playoff Joe.
I said whoever comes out of that game, as the Baltimore Ravens, like I don't want to play them. I don't like. Both of those teams were hot. Whoever comes out of it has just proven that they belong now. And
do you think there's a chance the Texans knock off the Ravens?
Yes, 100%, 1,000%. And the reason why I say that,
what does it take for the Texans to do that?
Lamar to look like lost Lamar, where he comes out and has to throw the ball 40 times because they already stopped the run game, and now you got a 2 or 3 turnover Lamar. It's going to look exactly like the Green Bay Packer Dallas game, where they go up 14 points real quick, and then all of a sudden they start dropping back and start fucking getting flustered and just go, holy shit, what's going on? This isn't supposed to happen to us. We're the number 1 seed. And then, because I've watched it happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Realistically, they're going to come out, they're going to run for 350 yards and absolutely shit stomp the Texans. But we'll see if the defense on that Houston side of the ball has anything to say about it.
I'd like to see, yeah, because I see it. I see Zay Flowers gets 9 targets, 7 catches, 120 yards. Gus Edwards gets 2 goal line touchdowns. Like it's just a typical game.
I think, but the thing that sucks is I want to load up on some Houston players for the pick'em, but the Baltimore defense is tough. I don't feel like they're going to score the points that and I got to make a comeback because I'm like 60 points back because everybody else went absolutely off.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm playing Singletary.
Yeah, did you?
Which I was hard. I already sent it in too. So anything I tell you is no lie.
That's fine. I don't plan on using him just to give.
They've only allowed like 5-6 touchdowns to running backs, but I feel like this is like coming off a bye. I don't know. I feel like Texans are going to move the ball. I like Singletary in that game. Plus, you and I both need to save some people for the playoffs. But I don't think there's a game this week that I would be comfortable betting the house on.
San Francisco.
Could you say?
I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. San Francisco is my number one. Bet the house on it this week.
That'd be the most guarantee. 100%.
If I'm gonna take one, I'm taking because again,
I would say
San Francisco's not gonna just roll over like the Cowboys did. Like you could see, like even CeeDee Lamb was getting into it with Dak, like in the second quarter. It's like you guys haven't fought with each other all year, and all of a sudden in the second quarter, you guys are yelling at each other.
Started that game bad. What 2?
Yeah, and he was bitching
2
like
or 3 back-to-back drops.
He had a drop,
that were in
but then
his
there was
hand.
he had a really bad drop. But there was a couple of passes where it was just like, dude, Dak, what are you doing? Why? And I think that's what he was saying. Like, bro, get your head out of your ass.
Dak? Playoff Dak? You know what? I just want to say, I got to say this year, Dak's really got it together. Wait, I heard that like last week.
Yeah, he did. He fucking shit all over me.
He done. Just like you said it. You Freudian slipped your way into the correct way to say that he dud.
He dud. Yeah.
He dud.
Fucking dud it. Because he got me
Dak
just like the rest of the world. I mean, he was the number one quarterback in the league. If he doesn't fucking, I mean, he had to be in the MVP conversation.
Kirk Cousins,
primetime Kirk, the man who fucking when the lights are on, he fucking.
This game proved it. Kirk,
you know what?
Cousins and Dak are very similar. Great quarterbacks.
He falls asleep for tattoos. Fuck him. I'm out.
He does. No, I mean, Dak's had a great year, but when it comes to when you need Dak to perform, he just always, it's almost like the pressure gets to him.
I know. What the crazy thing is, at the end of the day, he threw for 406 yards.
A lot of that was in comeback time. They took
right.
They took the starters out. Like,
well, here's the thing, though. Like, imagine if, like, they had plenty of time to come back in that football game, and the defense just could not stop them. It's like, what the fuck is going on? You were a top 5 defense all year long.
Green Bay's scary. They are young.
They're not that scary. They're just not.
They are talented.
They're not that scary.
At every key position.
I give you that, but they're not that scary.
The reason they're scary is because they don't have like 1 or 2 good receivers. They got 4 receivers that could start a top 2 on any team. Then they got 2 tight ends. Even Tyler Kraft. He's second to Luke Musgrave. Kraft could have been a number 1 tight end to a team. Aaron Jones is still only 26 years old. They need a running back, and Jordan Love is young. They're young, and if they stay together, they're like that.
Aaron Jones is only 26?
I think he's only 26. I'm going to check now, but...
I was going to say, I need a fact check on that one. I feel like he's
29. 29.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's fucking... They wouldn't be looking for help on that.
Oh, you know, I might be thinking
you watch, the Green Bay Packers are going to end up with like a Travion Henderson
Dillon,
or something
25.
like that.
I had them flip. But... they're a running back away from being a young team that can play together for 5 more years.
Well, and I don't think Aaron Jones is I think he'll give you another 1 or 2 years. He's going to want to finish up there in Green Bay, especially with that crew that they got. He's a good leader in the locker room. I think Aaron Jones gives you another couple good years, especially fantasy-wise.
Green Bay is definitely fun. do I see him beating the 49ers? No. But do I see him beating the 49ers? Yes.
Dude, after what they did against the if they play like they played against the Packers, I mean, anything's possible. But then again, you're going to have Fred Warner just eating your fucking lunch.
Okay, I'm going to say now, I could definitely see the Packers beating the 49ers.
It's tough, man. That one's tough.
It's one of those scenarios, but
I would love
Ravens,
it, actually,
Texans,
because I hated the cockiness that the San Francisco's been playing with. Even though they deserve to do that, I just, for some reason, they rub me the wrong way with the way they're just talking shit.
Yeah.
What are you pointing at?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I like it does kind of rub me the wrong way. So the Texans Ravens, that could be
Like
fun.
they haven't won nothing yet, and that they fucking still talk shit. It's like, dude, you guys, you're having a good season.
Packers,
it's fine.
The Packers are coming into. They just beat Dallas. They're coming in. It's like the Grinch. It's like the Grinch's heart. The Packers' dick grew 2 inches that night, and they're coming in swinging with nothing to lose.
That's fucked up. You can't talk about dick like that.
Right there.
You're gonna get me all excited.
But I'm saying, like, they came in, they just beat Dallas. They are, again, nothing to lose.
They're plus 360 money line.
Why not just go ham? If the Packers beat the 49ers, I would not be surprised. Do I expect it to happen? No. But would I be surprised? Not in the slightest.
I mean, here's the thing. They've already proven that Brock Purdy can come out, throw his fucking hand off a helmet, and lose a football game. So that can happen.
It can happen.
Next thing you know, they're in a game. It's 14-17, and Brock Purdy breaks his hand.
I'll tell you this: if CMC gets hurt in the first quarter,
yeah, they lose.
They lose.
He come out and tweak that calf again. That's the one that gets him. It's that left calf. I think
I don't know if I could ever be I got a baby. I've been married, but I don't know if I would ever be happier than to watch CMC come out and get hurt in the first quarter and re-hurt the injury that he got.
See, I like Christian though, so I can't. I don't wish that on him.
Crispy McCrafty.
No, it was what did I call him? Christine or something like that. Christine McCrafty.
Crispy
McCrafty.
Christian.
Crispity crunchy.
You call him something. He's a Krispy Kreme.
I call him
donut.
Christine.
That's what he is. Let's just call him the donut because he's Krispy Kremes. Soft on the inside, but delicious.
I'm calling him Donut from now on. That's
because he's soft on the inside, but he's delicious to your fantasy mouth.
Yes, all up in my grundle. No, I traded his ass though. I got him out of there. So as long as if he wants to get hurt, I'm cool with it. Yeah. So.
All right. So Bucks, Lions. Yeah, Chiefs, Bills. See, you can't touch Chiefs, Bills. Bucks, Lions. It's gonna be honestly.
The Bills are winning that one. I'm sorry. The Bills are winning that one.
I like in the AFC. You got the teams are 1, 2, 3, 4 playing. And I like that.
So I'm going to go through. I would love the Houston Texans to beat the Ravens. I would love for the Green Bay Packers to beat the Niners, but that's not going to happen. The first one, I think Baltimore and San Francisco are both moving on. I'm picking the Bucks over Detroit.
I don't hate it.
I think they blew their wad. I feel like that was their Super Bowl last week when they were like, Stafford's in town, our first playoff win in 30-some years or whatever. It's like, I think they blew their wad. I think they blew their wad. I think Baker's going in there. He's gonna fucking be like, "Yep, here's my dick."
You're gonna play Montgomery or Gibbs in the pick'em.
I already played Gibbs. I played Gibbs week 1.
Oh, did you? I could see
because remember we thought the fucking Rams were gonna win. That's why I didn't play any Rams.
Damn it, I would pick the Bucks to win that game just on Baker Mayfield energy.
Yep, that
BM energy.
That BD.
Ew, he's probably got a fucking thicken in there.
He's probably built like a tuna can, just like me.
Except with an arm.
Yeah, just with 4 more inches.
You're like, I'm a tuna can. girth and length.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm a Coke bottle.
Jesus.
All right, edit
Chiefs,
this one.
Bills. I like the Bills.
Yes, 100%. Me too. You know me. I'm trying to think. I might use Pacheco.
Pacheco. Say it right. Put some respecto on that
and then
name.
I'm going to use I might use them all. I might use Rashid Holmes. And
I'm using Raji because
fucking Kelsey. I might use the whole fucking offense.
Instinct says Chiefs win that game. Gut says Bills win that game.
Yeah. It depends on who the refs are wanting to. It all depends on who Roger Goodell wants to move on that one.
Yeah, it's true. Same thing for me for the Lions Bucks. Instinct says Lions win it. Gut says Bucks win it. Gut says Packers win, and Gut says Ravens win. If I'm going to pick the 4 to move on, I'm going Ravens, Bills.
You can't get past that Bucks Lions game, can you?
That's the toughest one for me.
Which is crazy because it's a 6.5 point fucking margin.
The Baker in Florida is a different type of Baker than Baker in Ohio.
But he gets to play in a dome, so it's not. I don't really care.
I'm just saying mentality.
Oh yeah.
I think he is in a place, and the Buccaneers are just letting him. Dude, he is running through people like he's a running back.
Yeah, dude, he shows me.
I'm taking Bucks that game.
Not shows. He showed me back when he was playing with the Rams, his fight, and again, another guy that matured in a couple of years, where it was just like, who is this guy? Like, dude looks like a different quarterback out there, like you were just saying. And I don't know, man. He could be on just a weird tear this year. Like, he had a really good season, and it's just translating into the playoffs. And he's like one of the last dudes in the field that's just got that swag. I would give Lamar Jackson that swag.
That swag, yeah.
And he's just one of them guys that's just like, oh, yeah? Well, it's not going to be me is the reason why we lose that football game. I can guarantee you that right now. He's going to come out and ball.
Baker. I don't know. He's just got that's.
He needs to give me I need a commercial.
He's got that. He's got that energy about him. Like,
I need a new commercial.
I got nothing to lose here.
Like, I would hope it would be awesome if he came out with a commercial for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium was like a vacation home or something like that.
Oh, they could do something fun.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I need another Baker fucking episode where he's taking care of his stadium, because that shit was so funny to me. I don't know why, but like when he's out there,
the commercials with him in the stadium, like, he could retire from football and just do stadium commercials, and I'd be fine with it.
They were so good.
But Baker Mayfield is the type of dude you want in your locker room.
Oh, fuck yeah! I can't imagine the guys don't love him.
Like with the whole my bitch about Jalen Hurts and this and that, but like, did you see? During the game when the defense came at Baker, that team was like, "All right, let's go. We're gonna fight for you." Baker is the type of dude who the team will rally around, because Baker's like, "I don't care if I die, I'm getting that first down." Where so many quarterbacks go out, duck this, that. Because Baker is a nothing to lose type of dude. The difference between him and some other guys is, like, he's built that he can take some, like Josh Allen, can take some punishment.
Yeah, like
Baker's the locker room dude. Like,
and it's crazy that 52-yard run that Josh Allen did. It was mostly because guys don't respect the quarterback being tough, because he kind of like acted like he was going to go down, and then you stood back up.
You're like Kenny Pickett did in college.
Everybody was like, oh, shit, he's still running, and he's really fucking big, and now I'm out of position, and I'm just going to let him go. There he goes.
They're like, hey, have fun.
Shit, I could have tackled him, but he's a big motherfucker, and I just didn't want to.
No, I think we're in. I think we're in for some good games. The Bills are about to get a bunch of freaking snow.
How are we? Yeah, they're getting another like 2 feet or something stupid. Who do we get tomorrow? We get the Packers-Niners are tomorrow. Fuck yes.
Oh, I know. All right. Give me your 4 victors for the weekend.
Oh, shit. All right, I got to go Ravens-Niners, I guess. I really want to take the Texans, but I'm going to go Ravens. Definitely Niners. I don't know if the Packers strike twice. It was an impressive win in Dallas, but their defense still showed me that they're suspect, and the Niners' defense ain't rolling over like the fucking Cowboys just did. So I'm taking the Niners. I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say Chase Young gets a sack. Fucking out of nowhere.
All right, I'll drink some more Penelope.
Just completely random. Oh, fuck. Here, I'm taking the Bucks. Yeah. We're already there. We're all in on the Bucks. That's our guys this week. Give me some Mike Evans in the end zone. He's gonna go explode now that
I'm taking him. I'm taking him too.
I know he's gonna explode now because I used him last week and he did fucking nothing. And I'm taking the Bills. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, those are my 4 winners.
Ravens, Niners, Bucks, Bills.
Yeah, and then I think, well, we'll talk about that next week, but yeah,
I like it. I
because I already told you my Super Bowl was going to be Niners Bills, so that's where I'm at.
I'm going Ravens, Packers, Bucks, Bills.
You're taking the Packers over the Niners, huh? You did say they weren't going to make it.
I said the Niners aren't going to make it.
Yeah, and I think they're going to win by 30.
So if you're looking at the NFC, if the Bucks beat the Lions, can they beat the Niners? No. Can the Lions beat the Niners? Yes. But I think the Bucks are going to beat the Lions. So if I'm sticking with my truth that the 49ers are not making it, the Packers are going to beat them.
It's the Packers that beat them? Okay. See, I just don't think there's anybody in that NFC, especially once the Eagles started to show their true colors. I was like, they're going to run away with this NFC. Everybody else are all pretenders in my eyes.
No, Niners are good. No, and I'm probably wrong. This is probably wrong, but like, I really like what I am seeing from the Packers. So if I had the money, I'm riding that wave. I like it. I just got a good feeling about them.
It's crazy to me, the turnaround that we've seen from Jordan Love. Because at the beginning of the year, they were talking about drafting a quarterback at the end of the year. And then all of a sudden they go on a fucking tear. He becomes a top 10 guy.
Well, he
almost
was
overnight.
He was top 3 in touchdowns for the year.
Yeah, his yardage is up there too, I think. And I'm telling you, at the beginning of the year, they were all talking, I'm not convinced on Jordan Love. I'm not thinking he's the long-term guy. I don't know. I don't see it.
You can't
now all of a sudden they're like,
just gurgling that. You can't sit behind a guy like you can't sit behind a guy like Aaron Rodgers and not learn.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, you can learn how to fake an injury. There's so many things you can learn from him.
The guys sat behind Brady and didn't do. Jimmy Garoppolo still sucks. So, I mean, he doesn't suck, but he's not fantastic or anything.
He only made it to the NFL because of his pretty face.
Who was the other guy that went to Seattle? Matt Flynn. Threw 6 touchdown passes that one game, and then fucking got that huge contract. That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right, so our schedule for the rest of this year, we're going to come back with you next week for the conference.
Yep. We'll do a couple live episodes yet for the conference championship and the Super Bowl.
Then we might take a week off.
We're probably going to take a week off.
And then
I don't know. Maybe we'll get frisky on the Pro Bowl weekend.
We might do some weird shit.
Yeah, so maybe we'll run a beer mile. Don't think I'm going to forget about that shit.
We're doing tattoos next year.
All right, deal. Because I'll probably lose next year. On my ass,
and then
a mile
Super
if
Bowl,
I tried.
I hear we got this pretty little bourbon coming for Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Yes. We got the...
I'm excited. I'm already salivating.
Origin series. It's good stuff.
Bardstown?
I think it's called Bardstown. Bardstow.
So that was what Forbes' #1 whiskey, bourbon. What was it?
It was. All right. So if I'm not a complete moron, which is sometimes the case, it was the 2023 Wine and Spirits International Bourbon. Like, I don't know if it's a competition or just them. They rate this shit, and that was their top pick. They scored a 98 out of 100. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. So I bought a couple bottles. Said, fuck it, let's do it.
I'm in that league, but I want to win that league because we're going to try that Super Bowl week.
Yes, we're going to try it. And the reason I bought the bottle, because I bought a bottle for myself and I bought a bottle for the league winner. And then I also bought like the trophy. Do you not want to be
part of that league, followers?
The trophy is a decanter. It's a football that sits on top of like obviously where you put the names and stuff. It's like a wood base. And it's a football decanter. And so I put the bourbon of the year inside the decanter for the football. So when I do the trophy ceremony at the draft, I'll pour the bourbon into the decanter and hand him the trophy.
Okay, mind-blowing question for you real quick. What if you win the league next year?
Then Alan would bring it to me. And well, he'll be
Are you going to buy a bottle for yourself and a bottle for the decanter like you did this time?
Sorry, you're frozen. I can't hear you.
Oh, shit. Did you just freeze? Are you faking that? Because if you're... wait.
No, we definitely froze there for a little bit.
Okay.
I think you were asking
you got
me
a bottle,
if I
you got a
win the
bottle to
league.
try for the podcast. Then you got a bottle for the decanter for the winner.
Mm-hmm.
So if you win it, do you buy a bottle for you as the winner and then a bottle for you as booze and ballin'?
I don't know.
Yes.
That's a good question.
Perfect.
Probably. Probably because I want to drink it before the
trophy ceremony.
And then I would probably just leave the trophy full all year so it could age a full year in the decanter, and then we'll just get fucked up at the next draft. And we'll drink the whole bottle at the draft.
I love what you done with the place. You got a great eye. All right. So, divisional round. Gonna be fun. 4 games. Niners are going down.
I hope so. I mean, that'd be fun to watch. I hate the same old happening, but like stats are stats, and like a 1 or 2 seed makes it to the Super Bowl every fucking year.
Wildcard, too many blowouts. I want some close games this week.
If any 1 seed's losing, I think it's on the other side. Because they got to go through either the Chiefs or the Bills in the next round. The only good thing for Baltimore is it's all at home. Other than that, imagine having to play Houston and the winner of the Bills and the Bills and fucking Chiefs game. Whereas fucking San Francisco is looking at a Green Bay Packers team who, granted, are hot, but then they get the winner of Detroit and fucking like what? Where would you rather be sitting at as a number 1 seed?
Agreed.
LeBron would be hopping to the NFC right now. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, good Lord. No, I just don't. Wildcard Weekend had too many blowouts. I want to see some good games.
I want to see some good football. I want to see some defenses actually show the fuck up this weekend.
Yeah, I don't care about
if that happens, then there's not going to be many upsets, but except for maybe Tampa, because they have the defense to roll with them.
I like the Bucs. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about who wins at this point. Like, I just want some good football.
Yeah. We saw Dallas shit the bed. We saw the Eagles shit the bed. Who else shit the bed? I mean, Cleveland kind of shit the bed. Their defense didn't show up at all.
Philly shit the bed 7 weeks ago.
Yeah, Philly's been shitting. They shit a lot.
They shit all over the place.
They Lil Wayne that shit because they got 12 bathrooms. They get shit all day. All right. We fuck Pukanuka these days, and
we fuck Pukanuka. Lucky. We're
going to Big Wave, Liquid Aloha. Pukanuka.